inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, 'cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Hey, ladies, what's going on? Man, this week has just been one hell of a week. I feel really great, but it's been one hell of a week. Actually, it's been one hell of a month, and I mean that in a good way. You know, we do a lot of things. We have a lot of hope. We have a lot of big visions, or we have a really big vision, and we can't always share it with a lot of people because we're used to people saying, oh, are you sure that's possible, or not understanding, because when we decide to be an entrepreneur, we're usually doing something that no one in our family's done before. We're the weird one, so on and so forth, yada, yada, yada. Well, I have always had this big vision for my business, and it has always involved the input from a lot of people. Collaboration with a lot of people, and sharing my vision with people to get them on board to do something with me. That is something that has always made me nervous. You guys, I tell you all the time, even though I jump, that doesn't mean that I never feel any type of fear or insecurity, inadequacy, whatever. I feel all kinds of things. And, you know, with this summit that's coming up, it's all about women being able to push through, especially Black women, considering that it seems like the odds are often stacked against us. We're the ones who always have to play the role in order to be able to fit in. We have to go along to get along, and at least that's what society says. And I've just been one of those people that's like, I don't care what they say. We live in a day and age where I can do what I want to do. I can make my own money. Plus, God created me to be a creator. And so who said I had to surrender to the stereotypes? But even though I refuse to surrender, even though I've had great success building my business and a lot of women appreciate it, that doesn't mean that everybody else is able to do the same thing. As a matter of fact, I've had to help so many women come from out of their shell. And it isn't always about race. I've had women say, I know that I talk too proper, or I do two things, I sound too ghetto. People will look at me and say I'm too young, I don't have enough credentials. And there's always a reason why we can make excuses not to show up. And authenticity is so important in entrepreneurship, because the only thing that sets us apart, you know, is ourselves. I mean, everybody's a business coach, a sales coach, a marriage coach, a language coach, or a language tutor, or a financial advisor, a wellness coach, a health and wellness coach, a Reiki healer, or, you know what I'm saying? And the list just goes on and on and on. And so what makes any of us different that would make one person come to me versus another person go to you? Yeah, it could be presentation, pricing, structure, and all of those things. But at the end of the day, it's us as a person. Who are we, and what attracts someone else to us? And so here I am wanting to talk to all of these women and tell them that they're special and they're important and they can be whoever they want to be and they should leave people in awe with their presence. I can't reach everyone. And this is not just about me making money. And many of you are like me. There is something else about what you do that you want the whole world to hear. You want people to be touched as far as this lifetime will allow you to stretch. And so that means that sometimes you have to do collaborations. And I have talked to some women and said, look, this is my vision. This is what I'm doing. And this is what it's going to look like for you to participate and help me get there. And, you know, people will say, oh, yeah, I'll be vulnerable. I'll be transparent. I'll help you. I got your back. You know, I'll do these things. People say stuff like that all the time. And then they don't show up. But that's not my case. You know, not only are these women showing up, they are badassing it. And they are telling you every silly mistake they made, bad deals went wrong, what they didn't have in writing, if they filed for bankruptcies, multiple bankruptcies, if they've had abortion, been molested or raped one time, multiple times, what's happened to them in the military, and if they're suffering with PTSD and, you know, not being humble, client relationships they destroyed. I mean, and they are being very raw about their truth and saying, these are the things that I did and I totally screwed it up, or these are the unforeseen circumstances that came my way, but I'm still standing. I'm still here. I refuse to quit. And look at what God has done for me, and look at how my business has grown. I mean, we're talking about fighting against health issues and problems in marriage. And ladies, I just really want you to know, I want you to really truly get this, that you're not alone. You know, part of the problem with entrepreneurship is that so often when we are having these weak, low, or dark moments or thinking some kind of way, we think it's just us. And it's not. It's more common than you realize, but you're always seeing all of these other entrepreneurs highlight reels, or maybe because they just happen to live in an exotic land, they're able to make their pictures look like they're somewhere that's much more special than your spot, you know, in the hood. They came from different, you know, backgrounds. They have different variables in their life, and maybe what they're showing is the fucking truth. But when you started with the stacks against you already, regardless. You started with the student loan debt. Matter of fact, you didn't just have debt from one degree, you had it from another and another, because you were told to go get another degree in order to get more money, but you were going to need that more money to pay for that other degree, and it wasn't going to be enough to pay for it. And you already had the kids, and you've already been married once and then married again, or, you know what I'm saying, you've already set up the lifestyle and the poor financial planning, and you have the debt, and then you decide that you want to change the world and change your life and build the business, which requires an investment of time and money and energy and spirit. And then when it doesn't work out right away, you think you're crazy? Hell no. That's the last thing that you are. And I'm very happy and I'm very honored that so many women are willing to say, you know what, let me just go ahead and tell you for real. All of these little things that came back to haunt me from dealing with my daddy, my mama, my this or my that, just so that you can realize that there is nothing wrong with you. You know, the summit isn't even until December, but I just really felt like sharing this. Of course, the closer we get there, every podcast, I'm going to be sharing stuff and telling you that you need to register. But real talk, I'm telling you, you need to register for the summit now. If you are listening to this bad boy, if you go to augustcrenshaw.com and hit the summit tab, or just go to augustcrenshaw.com/real women, sign up, because the event is free, and the early bird price for the all access passes are only $47, and you've got time to get it. So ladies, I love you with all of my heart. But you're going to be able to listen to some powerful, badass black women let you know the real deal and let you know that you should keep your head up. But between now and December, beautiful, I need you to internalize everything I said. No matter what the mistakes were, no matter what the unforeseen circumstances are, you need to know that you are bigger than and greater than any of your circumstances. The divine has you surrounded and is giving you everything that you need so you can be successful. Ask, what can I learn from this? Ask, how can I grow from this? And then take that and apply it to your life and your business. And I promise you, you're going to turn around just like push and contract. When you got contractions, you're going to push that baby out. And it's going to be worth it all. It really is. So you guys have a fabulous week. This is how I want to kick this week off. I'm super duper excited about what's going to come at the close of 2019. Hey, 2020, here we come. Thank you guys for always being faithful listeners. This is your girl, Larkins Crenshaw. I'm outie. Deuces.
Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomen.don't bitch.podcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces!
Inspire, empower, grab your